shattered mirror. The questions you're asking are the most painful ones, the ones that gnaw at your sense of self, at your history. You walked into a scene that was not meant for your eyes, a scene of profound intimacy between two people, and in that moment, your own intimacy was irrevocably broken. The confrontation isn't just about Mark, it's about you. It's about reclaiming your space, your truth. Let's talk about the confrontation. You have options, and none of them are easy. Option 1, the direct approach. You go back, you find Mark, and you tell him what you saw. This is the path of raw honesty, but it can be incredibly brutal. You need to be prepared for anything: denial, anger, tears, a confession. He might try to gaslight you to make you question your own eyes. He might try to manipulate you to make you feel guilty for discovering him. You need to be strong. You need to be clear about what you witnessed. You don't need to accuse. You need to state facts. Mark, I came home last night and saw you with another man on the floor of our bedroom. Let him respond. Listen, but don't let his response derail your own truth. Option 2, the indirect approach. You could leave. You could pack a bag, go to a friend's, and then contact him. This gives you space to breathe, to process before facing him. It also sends a powerful message that you are not willing to be in a space where such a betrayal has occurred. This approach can sometimes lead to a more measured conversation, as the initial shock has worn off for both parties. However, it can also feel like you're avoiding the direct confrontation, which might leave you with lingering questions. Option 3, the silent observer. You could choose not to confront him directly, at least not immediately. You could watch. You could observe his behavior. Does he act differently? Does he try to overcompensate? Does he become distant? This is a path of observation, of gathering more information. But I must warn you, shattered mirror, this path can be a slow, agonizing descent into self-doubt. It can feel like you're living a double life, knowing a truth that the other person is actively hiding. And the longer you hold on to that secret, the heavier it becomes. Now, let's talk about the other man. You saw his face. You saw the intensity. This wasn't a one-off, was it? The raw, animalistic nature you described, that speaks to a deep-seated need, a part of Mark that has been hidden, perhaps even from himself. And that's not your burden to carry. Your burden is the betrayal, the broken trust, the hyper-realistic human element you describe, the sweat, the sounds, the sheer physicality of it. That's the visceral impact. It's the body's language when the mind is overwhelmed. It's the raw, unfiltered truth of desire, of release, that you stumbled upon. And it's understandable that it's burned into your memory. It's a violation of your senses, as much as your heart. What do you do now? You prioritize you. First, safety. If you feel unsafe confronting him, then don't. Go to a friend, a family member. Let someone know what's happening. Second, support. You need a support system. Talk to a trusted friend, a therapist. You need to process this. This isn't something you can just sweep under the rug. This is a fundamental shift in your reality. Third, your own desires. What do you want from this relationship or from a future without it? This discovery forces you to reevaluate everything. Was there a part of you that felt something was missing? Or was this a complete shock? Be honest with yourself. All of you listening, who might be holding on to secrets, who might be living a life that feels not quite real, this is for you too. We all have our hidden selves, our desires that we've suppressed, our fears that we've buried deep. But when those hidden parts collide with the lives we've built, it can be devastating. Don't be afraid to seek help. Don't be afraid to confront the uncomfortable truths. Your worth is not defined by someone else's secrets. Your reality is your own to define. Shattered mirror. I don't have a magic wand. I can't erase what you saw, but I can offer you this: the strength to face it, the courage to ask the hard questions, and the understanding that you're not alone in this. This is a painful chapter, but it doesn't have to be the end of your story. It can be the beginning of a new one built on a foundation of truth, however difficult that truth may be. Thank you for sharing your vulnerability with us tonight on After Hours Anonymous. Until next time, remember that the darkest hours are often when the most profound truths are revealed.
After Hours Anonymous.
When the night winds call your name and the city sleeps in silent haze, we're the whispers in the static frame, guiding thoughts through moonlit mazes. Stay a while until the dawn, find the truth in every hidden song. You're not lost when you're here alone. After hours you still belong.